question. Just how much fatigue after all these games and all these months and practices and travel, how much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season, because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington, and it's House in at the small forward spot. And for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the small forward. Doncic, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, you want to talk about a picture-perfect jumper. Luka Doncic knows a thing or two about getting into the mid-range.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Rockets making the shot. Right side, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Kleba. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr., a better playmaker than maybe people think. This guy very good at breaking the defense down.
Westbrook drives in. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Doncic kicks to Curry. Porzingis, that's a 2. Rebound by House.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Porzingis. And, Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
Well, you think the ownership style of the Mavericks, something the league had to adjust to. Very active, very outspoken. Sometimes I think that rubbed people the wrong way. But now you get the sense it's almost the new normal.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Mavericks, we know, have been trendsetters, investing in development and in technology.
Kevin, they have always been on the cutting edge of data collection and then using that data to give them a competitive advantage. When you're in a business, it's always about what's next? How can I be better?
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Out of Würzburg, Germany, undrafted Maxi Kleba with a strong start, Doris, to his career.
Incredible to think he grows up in the same small town as Dirk Nowitzki, and he first meets Dirk when he's 12 years old. What an amazing story for them to become teammates on the Mavericks. So cool.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
For 3, Westbrook nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 5 now.
And this is the problem now. Westbrook converting from the perimeter consistently. Good luck checking him.
Pass to Porzingis. Fades, and he comes up with the deuce.
You know, you can expect Porzingis to make a jumper like that whenever he takes one in rhythm.
Here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden missing his last shot. Curry passes to Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Off the left rim and out. Houston in the lead. Pass to House. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
Now here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 19-foot shot. He shoots again, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Westbrook against Doncic. The shot's good from Westbrook. 7 points in the game. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to Denver. Curry passes to Doncic. Back to Curry, out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Second in scoring, fourth in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Doncic. Last time out, he had 38 points. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, the offensive IQ of Luka Doncic is special. This guy has every shot in his arsenal.
For three, Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Hardaway passes to Kleba. Here's Doncic. Offline with his three. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. They trail by 1. Got that bucket in no time at all. Westbrook's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry passes to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 6 points.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Here's Westbrook. Yes, that goes in. He's got 12.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. And here is Curry over Westbrook. Curry can't get it to go. Harden left side. And the jam by Harden.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
Here we go. Get it going.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway.
Got you.
And the pass to Doncic. Fires the three. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
I mean, you have to chase Luka off that three-point line. This guy is capable of hurting you from there.
Get it going.
Westbrook passes to House.
Got you.
Harden outside. Feeds it to Covington. Outside, House. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Here's Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin,
particularly here to start the game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. White, he's checked in for Curry, and it's Burke in for Doncic. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Rockets lead by 4. Mavericks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Burke kicks to Wright. Pass to Porzingis. The second chance effort. Good as the jump shot falls. He's got 10.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Back to Harden. Launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Get it going. Go screen.
Here's Finney-Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver. Here's Porzingis. It's good. This game is all even. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Passes it to McLemore. Takes a 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Burke with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Marjanovic finds Porzingis. Here's Burke. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Inside, Green. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Now, here's Burke, guarded closely. Here's the floater. Unable to get that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Kicks it to McLemore.
Pick up your man.
Poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Rockets now. Green passes to Clemens. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Burke. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. I love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Offensive rebound. Green kicks it to Tucker. To the inside, Harden. A miss that time, would have put him up.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
I see him. I'm up.
Right, looking around.
Here we go.
From deep three-point range, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Jackson comes in for Porzingis, and Barea subbed in for Trey Burke. The Rockets also changing it up. Damari Carroll comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Austin Rivers in for James Harden. Pass to McLemore. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. "35 seconds left to play here in the first. Green against Marjanovic. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. McLemore inside the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 2. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas.
Left side help. Shooting. Blue.
Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Dallas. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Rockets trail. Wright is out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Down low. Count that bucket. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now the pass to Clemens. Now here's McLemore. Knocks it loose. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Clemens.
That's excellent defense by J.J. Barea. He's playing the right angle, moving his feet, and gets up into the shooter's face. It's all you can ask.
Wright dishes to Jackson. Got a piece of it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Clemens. Now here's Carroll, guarded by Barea. Here's Green. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Wright, the pass to Marjanovic. Just his first attempt. And that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Passes it to Clemens. Carroll with it. Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention two guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play one or two, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But two of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, two names to keep an eye on.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Clemens, guarded by Barea. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Luka Doncic subbed in for DeLon Wright. Outside Jackson. Pass to Doncic. Shoots a fader. That one a little long. Rockets trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Carroll, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
For Houston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Daniel House is checked in for Green. And that one falls for Carroll.
Now, did you know, Kevin, that they called DeMarre Carroll the swag daddy because he always dresses to impress? I hear the wardrobe is unreal.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good D by Covington.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Westbrook with a wide open look. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Curry's checked in for J.J. Barea. Right side Hardaway. Shoots over Covington. Hardaway, no good.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Westbrook, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Now here's Rivers. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Westbrook kicks to Rivers. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
A little emphatic on the finish from DeMarre Carroll. Go ahead with the rim shaker.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Houston. Last time they met in Houston.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
That one goes. Count it. Rockets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The pass to House. Back to Westbrook. He kicks to Rivers. Now Carroll. 5 points in the game.
And his lateral quickness really allows him to stay in front of the shooter there and challenge the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
When Russell Westbrook makes a defensive play and gets in the open floor, look out, he will finish the play. Boy, when you look back on Russell Westbrook's career, the athleticism at the point guard position, borderline absurd. The power, the speed with which he moves on the floor, boy, you just don't see it that consistently. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Hardaway. And here's Doncic. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game, so many offensive skills in his toolkit. And with Westbrook and his elite athleticism, Doris, it can be seen in his great statistics.
Well, you don't average 30 points a game in the NBA unless you can absolutely blow past defenders like Russell Westbrook. Gosh, the strength in his legs allows him to fight for rebounds. He is so productive from the point guard position. It's extraordinary.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Westbrook surveying the D. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Timeout.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Jackson. And Trey Burke subbed in for Curry. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's James Harden in for Rivers.
Well, the assertiveness to his approach, Luka Doncic on the catch and shoot, easy.
Westbrook with it. 16 points for him. Double team on Westbrook. Kicks to House. Harden inside the three-point line, and it's Houston with another. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Burke dishes to Doncic. This one for 3, and there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight, and it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 2, and again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, Russell Westbrook, he's not super efficient from 3, but if you give one, he's going to give it right back.
Passes to Doncic. Back to Burke. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. He dishes it to House. Covington kicks to Westbrook.
Hey, yo, right here.
5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. For 3, Covington. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Doncic against Harden. The fadeaway. Offensive rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
The shot by House is no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Kleba, and there's a nice one-handed slam. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 19. House kicks to Harden. Tries a 3. Kleba with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. 1:35 left to play in the first half. Here's Doncic. And the 3 off target.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. And here is Burke following Russell Westbrook's 3. From 18 feet away, they get a hand on it. Out to Hardaway. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Robert Covington picks one up.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Right, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Houston. Hardaway hits them both. Houston's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Shots good by McLemore.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Harden against Wright. Out to the wing. Left side, Porzingis. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Drops one in from the wing. Hardaway has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll get going after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 25 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so in the game for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3, the small forward. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Covington with the steal. Harden inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic against Westbrook. To the middle. Stolen by Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Nice shot, Russell.
Westbrook's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Outside, Porzingis. And Covington sends it back. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Nice D from Porzingis.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's Hardaway. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Houston on the break. House has got the ball. Another miss by Houston.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Tucker on the wing. Harden steps back and fires. Mavericks with the rebound. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Doncic. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
And Covington sends it back. The pass to House. Here's the 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by House. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pass to House. Back to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Clock at 6. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got his first 2 points.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Covington against Doncic. Hardaway passes to Kleba. Buries it down low. Kleba's got his third basket of the night.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Westbrook passes to House. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Dorsey, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. Justin Jackson comes in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Luka Doncic. Mavericks trail by 5.
Get the perimeter.
Here's Curry. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Porzingis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Barea, the pass to Jackson.
Out. One more.
Pass to Barea.
I'm back.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
Barea, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Barea. Curry trying to break free. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Barea. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Rivers. Now, here's Tucker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Curry with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up for the tie. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And the Mavericks making a change here. Wright's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. McLemore's checked in. From deep, Barea. It's rebounded by Houston. Carroll's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porzingis with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. McLemore with the ball. Jackson on him. Up and in on the layup. McLemore's got 7 points.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Barea, the pass to Marjanovic. Outside Jackson. Now, Wright. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Stolen by Rivers. Right wing. Carroll kicks to Rivers. And here's McLemore. He has 7, 6 on the shot clock. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. Now here's McLemore outside. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Berea with it. He's got 5. It's rebounded by McLemore. And it's Houston on the break. Rivers has got the ball, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Dallas gets called for the foul.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
That free throw, no good. And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game, even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6 man for the rest of his career.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
The pass to McLemore. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, right with it. Berea finds Marjanovic. 6 feet out. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Clemens. It's good. Mavericks trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Berea with a wide-open look. A wide-open shot is on the money. Berea's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the ball handling skills of Berea are nearly unparalleled, efficient and surprisingly elusive.
McLemore inside the line, and Houston again with the bucket. And it's Berea with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Dishes to Jackson. Marjanovic passes to Wright. It's rebounded by Houston. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Clemens. Got a hand on it. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Carroll's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Clemens. 1:49 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Rivers. Over Jackson. Rivers can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 5. Now here's Berea. He has 7. Jackson dishes to Berea. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's deflected. Rivers scanning the floor. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Well, so important to have 3-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Ben McLemore on top.
He is a sharpshooter, guys. I mean, no doubt about that. Just who you want roaming on the wing and waiting for the defense to fall asleep.
Dallas calls timeout. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas. Burke comes in for J.J. Barea. And then for Houston, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Green. Robert Covington comes in for Damari Carroll. And Daniel House subbed in for Rivers. Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
Right there. I see him.
Just 5 to shoot.
Right here.
Right from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Wright's got 5 now. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Tucker powered down with both hands.
Well, that's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right inside. He's got 5. That one, no good. McLemore inside the line. They get it back. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Now Burke from deep. Missed. And we've reached the end of the third. Houston on top, leading by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we take a look back to Mike D'Antoni talking to his team from the huddle.
Our biggest thing's down that other end, guys. Everybody into them, make them feel you. They're going to make shots anyway. We just can't get them to them.
Emphasizing how critical defense is now.
And they need more of it at this point. He's right on the money with that one. They've got to defend with passion.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Burke, and it's Kleba in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Covington. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Rockets lead by 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Doncic. And that one goes long. The Rockets shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the wing right side. Stolen. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Burke, the pass to Finney-Smith. Kleba kicks to Hardaway. Knocked loose. Just 5 on the clock. Covington with the steal. And he dunks it down.
Well, how about the athleticism of Robert Covington? Go ahead, make easy work of it.
Doncic passes to Burke. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Stripped it away. Clemens, guarded by Hardaway. Picked off in midair. And they're running. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
And the second free throw, good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside Westbrook. He kicks it to House. The three from Harden sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Stolen by Westbrook. Goes up. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
How about the instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end? Gives his teammate an easy chance there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Dallas. Doncic outside. Curry on the wing, guarded by Harden. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. 8 feet away. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 9-1 run. The shot by House is no good.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Down low, Tucker, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
He may not be the, quote, pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
Pass to Doncic. From deep three-point range, but they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Hardaway for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Rockets leading by 13. Shoots over Curry. Covington kicks to House. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dallas calls timeout. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, and KP, he's not shy about creating some contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he is not afraid.
The first one falls.
I mean, the potential of Kristaps Porzingis, to me, could be terrifying as an opponent. This guy is an incredible big man with the ability to dominate both ends. I cannot wait to see what's next.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Harden against Curry. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Poke loose. Passes to Doncic. Great D that time from Westbrook.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And he's easily been their best rebounder
tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Hardaway. Good D by Covington.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Hardaway for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Hardaway has got 20.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Doncic against Westbrook, and the shot goes down. Westbrook's got 32 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Porzingis can't hit. Rockets leading by 13. To the inside. And Covington with the basket on the assist by House. 8 points for Robert Covington.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Double team on Westbrook. Covington kicks to Westbrook. From deep, Harden drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Hey, yo, right here. Step out.
Pass to Kleba. The dish to Curry.
Pick coming.
The pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Tucker. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
See, what I love about Porzingis is he keeps his release point high. So at 7'3", good luck trying to distract that.
Westbrook double teamed. It's House outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, Greg, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Inside, Covington. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 20.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Westbrook against Doncic. Covington wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Doncic feeling it out. Kicks to Hardaway.
Watch the screen.
Curry on the wing. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Well, tracking down rebounds with ease. Kristaps Porzingis, outstanding mobility.
Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and then to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. 22 is their biggest lead. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Hardaway.
Get it.
He's off on that one. And Houston the other way now. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Covington, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 15 points for Robert Covington.
Boy, Robert Covington catching fire and doing work.
Curry passes to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Who's got Russ?
Passes it to House. Now, here is Harden. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Curry against Covington. To the middle. Here's House. No good there. Nice D from Porzingis. Doncic passes to Kleba. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Pass to Curry. Puts one up from 19. Westbrook with the nice D there. And so it's Houston with it. He dishes it to Harden. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.